see you again. Just how good did it feel to get out there and have some live reps? We all know your history and everything, but how good did it feel, especially after spring where you were kind of learning a new position, to get that touchdown?
It's been very interesting. It's been real fun just trying to learn all this new stuff, having to switch to a completely different position and all that. And overall, I've just been really thankful and blessed for the opportunity.
Chad, Coach Beamer was sharing some of the things that you do at night, go out there, get those mental reps in. I mean, obviously with the depth at that position, it's tough to be able to find a role. But what does it say about you and just how much you care about this university, deciding to come back here and wanting to play it out here?
Well, one thing first, I definitely knew I had to go over a whole lot of stuff and just try to keep up, because if I didn't, I would have absolutely no idea what I was doing, just because it's a new spot and stuff. But I've just been doing everything possible for me to know exactly what I'm doing and just be able to help affect like whatever we're doing as a team and just make an impact.
Chad, I'm sure that you've talked about this before, but what has been the key to, sustaining through and persevering through 2 injuries in both knees and stuff like this, and now you're a 6-year senior? What's been the key to being yourself and getting to this moment?
A lot of it is just like keeping your mental strong. Like you just gotta, no matter what, you gotta push through it. Some days are harder than others, but the way I've done it is just always looked for the end of it and just kept my head positive. That's the only way to do it, really.
Chad, kind of to that end, I guess, after 5 years and a couple of knee injuries and all of that, I guess, why did you want to come back for a 6th year? What was it about coming back that you decided that I wanted to give it another go, and kind of what went into that for you?
One, I kind of just felt like I felt like the opportunity that I wanted, I've never truly gotten because of injuries and other things, and I was like, why not just try again? I would rather, if it's an opportunity I could be missing out on, that would just be a waste. So I just took it.
Ben asked my question, but I'm going to ask another one real quick, though. What did it feel like with you, with everything when you've been, finally catching the ball and getting a touchdown in the game tonight?
It was just real relieving. It was just kind of like hard work just paying off, just all the things I've done throughout this spring ball just to keep up and be able to make plays. It was just real relieving. And
Beamer's talked to us a couple times about how much he likes coaching y'all as a group, as a team. Do you have any specific examples that really stand out to you that sort of speak to that?
Honestly, it's just a different feeling with him. Like every day whenever we come out, he's just always so energetic, and he's always you can tell that he genuinely just enjoys what he does, and the way he takes the field, he's just happy, he's like a big little kid just running out on the field, happy to have us all out there, and he loves us with everything he does. It just shows.
In the transition to tight end, at what point was that something that y'all did just during the spring or before the spring? I can't remember exactly how that sort of came together. I remember it. It was just me and Coach Stepp just had a talk literally right before the week we had off before spring ball started, and he was like, I think you should just give it a try, and we just did it, and I guess from there it's working out pretty well so far. Have you had to put on some more weight, and how's all that sort of stuff going for you?
I've gained a couple of pounds, but I think they want me to get somewhere around 230, somewhere in there, but I've gained 3-4 pounds, not much of anything yet.
Chad, was there a moment during the 15 practices where you felt comfortable there, I finally got it, or is it still kind of a work in progress to you getting comfortable there?
I feel like it's just been an exciting feeling, because every day I don't know what to expect. It's something I've never really done before. Any new plays, I'm at a different spot, and it's just something I've never had to do at all. I've only ever played receiver, so it's just been pretty exciting to do that. So I guess I got comfortable with being uncomfortable is how I feel about it, just doing things I've never had to.
You've over your career, you've caught passes from a lot of different quarterbacks. Just what have you seen from Spencer and Luke in this quarterback room over the course of spring ball?
The way they're so like relaxed. It's just they're comfortable and they don't have like any worries whenever they're back there, no matter what's going on around them. I would say that's probably the biggest like thing that I've noticed about them. Like they're just confident in their arms and confident with the decisions they make back there.
Shane said tonight that that you're really pushing for a much deeper role with this team in the fall. For yourself personally, now that spring's over, you're entering into the off season now. Where does the work begin to maybe have that come through fruition for you in the fall, being one of those guys that's a key contributor for this offense and maybe even on special teams as well?
Wait, can you repeat that one more time? Sorry.
Shane said that he really thinks coming out of spring tonight that you're really pushing for a key role on this team and on the offensive side. So where does the work begin now that the calendar shifts to the off season for you? Where does the work begin to maybe pull that off come fall?
I would say as soon as possible. Honestly, I'm just gonna have to work on knowing exactly what I'm doing. I would say I feel like I've gotten pretty comfortable with knowing what I'm doing. It's more so just technique things that I've never done before still. And once I sort out like technique, I feel like that's the most important thing for me to work on, and all the other stuff will come later. But as soon as possible.